Hello and welcome to the video review for Transformers Generations Age of Extinction Voyager class Optimus Prime in his Evasion mode, and it's a quite nice figure. I show you why in a few minutes. First we take a look at the package he comes in. It's the new style package for Transformers Age of Extinction. As you can see, we have the red Transformers writing on a white background. Overall the package is mostly white and red. We have the small Age of Extinction logo here, an artwork of Optimus Prime in his design, which he will have I think in the beginning of the new movie, before he reformats into the new design we saw earlier. Here it says Evasion mode, age is 8+, so you know this is a toy for bigger guys like us and not for kids. The kids line, which runs under the Robots in Disguise name, is age 6+ or 5+, I'm not sure right now. Okay, back to the package. We have here Autobot logo, like a comet design. It's nice, but not. No. Up here is nothing interesting. On the side it says also Transformers Generations Voyager class Series M4 number 1. On the downside it's nothing. On the back side we see Optimus Prime in his robot mode and in his truck mode. And as you can see, the truck resembles the Generation 1 Optimus Prime very clearly, and I really like this. It's a real nice representation of the Generation 1 color scheme, red and blue, and some gray and white details. And it's a nice mixture with the Optimus Prime from the movies. You can see his robot mode is nearly the same as his presence in Transformers 1 to 3, and it really blends in well. I really like it. It's a nice mixture of Generation 1 and movie style. Also we have a little text. Optimus Prime and the Autobots are faced with a new kind of war. Alliances that once were strong now stand in doubt. Nonetheless, Earth needs their protection more than ever. Optimus Prime adapts, redesigning his alternate mode so he can move unrecognized. If he cannot fight the battle with firepower on the front lines, he can fight it covered maneuvers from the edge. Yeah, sounds nice. Also available, here we see Grimlock in his Voyager mode. So also is a leader class Optimus Prime with new truck mode and new robot style, and also leader size Grimlock. Both have chrome details and chrome paint and so on. Yeah. All in all, I do like the new design for the boxes, but I also miss the old design, which was kinda grown upper in my opinion. But okay, so here we are. Take it or leave it. What I really like is the instruction booklet comes with colored images, which is also new, I would say. The deluxe figures still have the black and white instructions, but it's okay. We have can't find number of steps. 16 steps. Optimus Prime transforms in 16 steps. Sounds a bit less than expected, but you will see 16 steps are really great, and it's a really fun transformation, and a really great engineering on him. So far for the instruction booklet. Let's take a look at the figure itself. As you can see, he comes with a weapon. It's not really his weapon. You know, in Transformers Darkest Moon, Megatron had a sort of a pump gun, and I'd say this is the gun of Megatron, and fortunately, you can plug this gun into the hands of Transformers Dark of the Moon Voyager Megatron. You see these tabs, you can plug in his hand, and so Megatron gets his weapon he got in the movie. Really nice from Hasbro, I need to say. I really like it. But it also fits to Optimus Prime in my opinion. With this tab, you can plug it onto the roof of the truck mode, which looks kinda silly, but reminds me of Generation 1 Prime. Generation 1 Prime had also a gun port on his roof, and yeah, that was really nice. Also you have here and here possibility to plug in a weapon. You can also use these two plugs to plug it in, but I need to say I had loved his Iron Blaster he had in Generation 1 a bit more. I have here from Generations IDW, Deluxe Prime, Orion Pax, sorry, which looks kinda cooler on him in my opinion. For size comparison, here's the mentioned figure. It looks like Optimus Prime is for a leader a really small figure, but you will be surprised how folded in everything is. He folds out really well and has a nice size in robot mode. I'll show you in a few seconds. First, size comparison, as I mentioned. I don't have Generation 1 Optimus Prime in hand here, so unfortunately I can't show you comparison to the one and only red truck mode Optimus Prime. So he must be in that. Okay, then I'll show you the transformation. First you want to unfold the legs. Split in half. I should show you the truck mode a bit more, I think. Incredible tense. I really love the truck mode. It really resembles the Generation 1 truck. We have red Autobot symbol on here. The stripe is made of silver paint, which looks really cool. The bumper is silver, the grille is silver, the side mirrors are silver, also the windows are silver on the side. Okay. Clear plastic would have been cooler in my opinion, but okay. The smokestack here, he has only one smokestack. In fact, the Generation 1 truck had two smokestacks, but okay, some alterations are okay in my opinion. I would have loved to see these gray parts also in silver too, but also in gray it looks okay. Also I had loved silver tires, not tires, I mean here, the inside of tires. I can't remember the name in English. Okay, so a really decent, nice truck mode in my opinion. And now for the transformation. If you transform him back from rover to truck mode, you will see you can plug his legs more in, fill in more. So these parts pop in right here, but if you do that, it looks aligned very pretty. Oh, sorry. But it's very hard to unfold it once you plugged it in. So you need some more force to unfold it. It's very stable, so you don't need to fear you break something apart. Also, but it's kind of hard to unfold it. You see, I really need pressure to. Son of a. Did it. Okay. So if you transform him back to car mode, to truck mode, you may want to keep that in this place, so not quite fold in. So unfold his legs like this. Then you want to flip that down, flip that out. Then you want to unlock the side panels from these front panels. Make sure you untap here and here. Maybe it's fortunate to have a bit of nails, so you can get in between and push it outside. Then you want to unfold this part of the grill and fold it up like this. Next step, you want to unfold the entire front section here. Flip that down. Next step, you want to unfold the arms, which are kinda hidden well in here, like this. Then you want to slightly move these sides out. Check that you come between like this, and fold it up like this. Just a second. So next step.
Hi.
Looks kind of messy,
Hello?
but it will be all clear in a few seconds. Next step, you want to flip that down, and it not really plugs in, but you can see it sits well in here. Next step, take this section and fold it up here. You see these tabs here? They plug in here and here. Then you want to fold that around like this. Fold this end down and fold it down. So need to change the camera angle. Basically, that was transformation. As you see, his hands, if you free him from his package, his hands are turned like this. So it seems you need to pose him like this if you want to see his hands. His hands can rotate, but at first they're very tight, so you can use this weapon to help rotating them, and then you can pose him like this. And that's his robot mode. I really dig it. It still looks like the movie Optimus Prime, but kinda G1-ish, if you ask me. And he's overall blue, red, and gray. As I mentioned before, I would have liked it if the gray parts were silver, like the stripe on the front of the truck mode. His chest piece, if this was made silver, it would look really cool. But even there's really paint missing on him, I really like his robot mode. Sure, a bit more paint would have been really great, but it's still fine as it is. And I really like transformation. It's kind of funny, it's kind of unique, and it's funny. It's not too easy, it's complex, but there are some decent twists in the transformation, which I really like. I also like these parts here. Tap in quite nice and hold everything in place. There's no tap or anything else that taps in. Just folding it in holds everything in place, which I really finding cool. Also amazing is this head mold, which also has some light piping. Try to show you, but yeah, here you can see his light piping. Damn it. His face mold is absolutely amazing. So many details, and you can see so many cool things in his face. You can see his mouth, you can see the molds on his face. His eyes looks very good, and as I said, absolutely amazing head details, and also nice details on the robot itself. On the back you can see a hole in here and a hole in here. I'm asking myself if Takara will release a figure stand for him, because it looks like you can plug a figure stand in here to make a flying pose, sort of. I tried to use a figure stand of SH Figure Arts and of my Figma Zelda Skyward Sword Link. Both do very well on him, and it's cool to see him in some kind of flying pose. Yeah, his gun you can attach on his hand. He's really movable. He has a ball joint in the head and a joint on here, so you can move the head back and forth, turn around. This is my child crying in the background. Ratchet joints in the shoulders, joint here. You can straighten out his arms, which result in some kind of blocky looking mess. But I really like it. But I think most of you will prefer the arms in this position to make him look a bit better. As I said, his hands can turn around. He has a rotating point here. The joints are really good. No loose joints, no flapping around. Everything holds very good. His legs can move front and back. The same movability as with a ball joint, but I think these joints are a bit better because they are kind of tighter, and his tires on the side can move up away to make him more posable. He has a single knee joint with a good range of motion. His knee pads are movable a bit, and his feet are really movable, up and down, side to side, which makes him really posable for action poses. Oh, I forgot to mention these joints on here. All in all, he's really movable and a really awesome figure. In my opinion, until now, what I've seen or what I have had in hand of the Age of Extinction Generations figures, he's my absolutely favorite. He's such a fantastic toy. He makes so much fun. He's so movable. He has no kibble on him, which is bugging me in any way. Absolutely amazing. I would have preferred another gun like this. Looks more primish to me, and or a possibility to plug this gun at the back like this or something else. As I said, a bit more paint apps would have been cool, but all in all, I really like him in his color scheme, and it's amazing how many details you have on a figure, like these parts on the back. Really loving it. Comparison in robot mode to another Voyager class figure, to Grimlock. Sadly not the Age of Extinction Grimlock, but the Fall of Cybertron Grimlock, and as you can see, Prime is really kinda in size with him. Sure, Grimlock's a bit more bulkier, but also a bit hollower. But I still think it's a pretty nice size for a Voyager figure. Sure, everything turned a bit smaller than a few years ago, but still good. Then size comparison to deluxe figures like Crosshairs and Bumblebee, both from the Age of Extinction Generations toy line. And sadly, these figures won't see a release in Germany and most parts of Europe in the near future. The problem is Hasbro decided to release only the toys for kids, like the Battle Attackers, flip action figures, crap things. That's really sad, because I would have loved to buy these figures in Germany in stores, and I mean, sure, there are enough online shops which sell them to good prices, but for me as a toy hunter, it's really sad. I hope that Hasbro, not Hasbro, Toys R Us will release the Generations figures exclusively. Sorry. Like last year, they released the Fall of Cybertron figures in Germany, and they were only store chain that released them. Yeah, sad news for fans. Maybe you want to read more about it, then visit Starblight.de. I wrote an article about it, and in partnership with Hasbro, we set up a list of figures and toys to Transformers 4, which will see a release Europe-wide in stores. Like I said, the flip action, I can't remember the name, maybe you know what I mean. Take a look at our website, starblight.de. Maybe you can use a translator to read my article about the release politics of Hasbro in Germany and Europe. And if you like, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, and subscribe. If you have questions about the figure itself, feel free to ask. I try to answer every question, and like as I said, it's in my opinion the best figure until now from the Age of Extinction toy line, and yeah, I needed to share my view to him with you, and maybe you will now buy him and be as happy with him as I am. So thanks for watching. Excuse my bad language today. My English not as good today as it seems other days. Headache and so on. Yeah, that's for him, and hope to see you next time. I think I will do Crosshairs next time, because he was a figure which surprised me even too, and all in all, I'm until now very happy with the Age of Extinction figures. So maybe see you next Saturday at the Bots in Neverlands. I'll jump around there, and feel free to speak to me, and have a nice evening. See you next time. Thanks for watching.